shoots, he scores! Nazem Kadri at the end of a tour.
Hi, and welcome to Where's the Action? I'm your host, Ross Benjamin. I will be previewing tonight's NHL game between the Dallas Stars and the New York Islanders, a game that takes place at the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, with the opening face-off scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Currently, as we speak, the New York Islanders are minus 120 money line home favorite, and the posted total in this game is 5.5. The road team has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams, and these teams have seen just 1 of their last 6 meetings go over the total. While the Islanders are arguably the biggest disappointment in the Eastern Conference and possibly in all the NHL. After qualifying for the playoffs last season and giving the Pittsburgh Penguins all they can handle before bowing out in 6 games of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals, the Islanders find themselves dead last in the 18 Metropolitan Division and 15th overall in the Eastern Conference. Going into today, the only team that they're ahead of in the Eastern Conference right now is the Buffalo Sabres. The Islanders went through a futile stretch just a couple weeks ago when they lost 10 in a row in 13 of 14. They've since rebounded and won 5 of their last 8 games. This will be the final game of a 3-game homestand for the Islanders, and they will embark on a 6-game and 12-day road trip, which will begin tomorrow in Toronto. Now, the Dallas Stars are on the opposite end of the spectrum. Not a lot was expected of the Stars entering the season, and not a lot of people predicted they would be in the thick of the Western Conference playoff race at the midpoint of the season. However, the Stars are doing exactly that. They're currently 2 points out of the 8th and final playoff position, just behind the Minnesota Wild and the Phoenix Coyotes, with still half the season to go. Lindy Ruff, the former boss of the Buffalo Sabres, has done a terrific job in his first year behind the bench for the Dallas Stars. Dallas really hit the jackpot in the offseason in the trade with Boston, in which they acquired 23-year-old highly touted Tyler Seguin and veteran Rich Peverley. Seguin is currently tied for 15th in the NHL scoring race with 41 points, while Peverley has chipped in 19 points while playing in 40 of 41 games for the Stars this year, and he's averaging over 16 minutes of ice time per game. The Stars will look to snap a 2-game losing streak entering tonight. Now, for a selection in this game, we have an NHL betting system that goes exactly like this. Anytime you have a home favorite in the month of January and they're facing an opponent that's coming off a home loss by 2 goals or more, the home favorite is 43-10 versus the money line. That's 81.1% since the beginning of the 2009-2010 season. That favors the home favorite New York Islanders. We're going to take the Islanders minus 120 over the Dallas Stars this evening. My name is Ross Benjamin. You've been watching Where's the Action? Thank you for joining me. I like to wish each and every one of you all the very best.
Wing, his hard pass, Kadri shoots, he scores!